Okay. I'm just out with Pagan again today, Tuesday. Not going as far today. Thought I'd give him a second walk around. Well, this doesn't bother me or anything, but got an email through this morning. I think probably aimed at being spam, but I noticed the other day my vlog, my channel has now got 100 subscribers, which yeah, is pretty cool. You know, I'm not in it for mass amounts or anything, not in it to make money. But I had this email saying basically your content is shit. I'm not surprised you've only got 100 subscribers. So really, I just deleted it. I'm not bothered about it. I thought, if you're not bothered, why are you making a video? But the point I'm making is no, with my vlog, I'm not doing it for money. I'm not after making money from a vlog. I do it because it gives me something to do in life. And some of the vlogs I do when I go camping. Some of the vlogs be out in the back garden. Other vlogs I just like I'm walking with Pagan here, just chatting away. Come on, Peggy, good boy. There's a police car going across there. Looks like they're searching for something. But like I say, I'm not interested in making money. I'll do it really just so my grandkids at some point can look back on this and maybe their kids and say, oh, this was your granddad, this was your great granddad. Really, come here. You know, from that. Come on, Peggy. You know, they could see what life was like and about. I do it because it's a hobby. You know, it's like, you know, I've had to take early retirement because of the ataxia, and really, you know, I need to fill my days with something to do. So that's why I do it. Just gives me something to look forward to, something to focus on. You know, I like the idea of just coming out and walking and talking. And just passes time. It's also good for pagan. Come on, mate. And like I say, you know, I want to leave something for the grandkids to eventually look back on in years to come. You know, and rather see a couple of pictures in an album, they can watch it on a laptop on the phone. And no, there's not a lot of excitement going on, but at least I might get to know who I was a little bit. And all the stuff. So that's the main reason I do it. So, you know, it just goes to show that some people out there, they make these judgments. You know, but the thing is, at the end of the day, they know nothing about who you are or anything like that. They don't know your reasons for doing stuff. They don't know what's going on in your life. Come here. Go on, come on. And they make all these assumptions, often incorrect ones. Judgments, again, often incorrect. Let's move the camera down a little bit. So often incorrect. And they've got nothing better to do with their lives. You know, and it helps people out sometimes. I mean, I think YouTube's a wonderful thing. You can learn a lot off YouTube. It's free. Although I do pay for premium, so I don't get any ads, and it's worth it. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I don't agree with what this government's planning to do in terms of using Ofcom to control the algorithm so that things like the BBC, ITV, Sky News, all the propaganda mouthpieces of the government, you know, get put at the top of your feed. I think that's wrong. The only genuine news and real news you can get these days is on YouTube. So like I say, all the others, they follow a narrative, a propaganda. But of course, think the best way you can deal with it is by, on your homepage on your YouTube channel, simply go on it, see something like Sky News or BBC News or ITV or whatever on there, just look at the little 3 red dots by the side of it and click. As the drop down comes up, the menu comes up, click on do not recommend, and that will stop it from being pushed out in your feed. Come on, this way, good boy, this way. You're going the other way, alright, come on in, come on Pagan, this way, good boy. Obviously if you go and search something like BBC News, it will come up on your feed, but when you close and open up YouTube again, BBC won't be shown on there, or Sky News, whoever it is you don't want. But I think it is wrong, because YouTube's been a great resource for a lot of people, and since we've had this more radical socialist government come into play, all run by Fabians, I think they should be designated as a terrorist organisation. But since sort of Labour got in, they like to keep you in the dark. They like to hide the truth from you as to what's really going on. And of course with things like YouTube, you get some good people on there. My normal daily routine is I get up and I put Mike Graham on, and he puts a good spin onto the news. He has guests on, and it turns it into a bit of a laugh. Not always, most of the time. And he's a seasoned journalist. Then usually early evening, about dinner time, I put on Dan Wotton, another good YouTuber, probably a little bit more serious, but again, he says things as they are, and we've been allowed to do that on YouTube. And the channels are growing. I put the links down below. There's no two ways about it, their channels are growing because that's what people want. And then you've got people like Lauren the Insider, he speaks freely, and many others. And they've all got their own spin on it. But it's sort of good to watch. Go on, good boy. But I think people like the BBC have seen the heyday now. A lot of people complain more about the BBC than credit it. They are, they're proven to be liars. Go on, Pagan. Deceivers. I think Trump's still prosecuting them for splicing a speech he did to make it sound like he was call non-violence. And people don't really want that these days. And they've got a lot to answer for. The media in general, the mainstream media in general has these days. You know, they're always getting called out. Come on, Pagan. Come on. Called out, caught out. The lies they spread. Come on. And stuff like that. Come here, Pagan. Pagan, come here. Get some of these seeds off you. I don't know. Covered in them again, aren't you? Eh? Not your fault, I know. There's no ticks on you as well. Come on, good boy. Well, people just want the facts these days as what's going on. And YouTube seems to be one of the only real ways you can find it. So I know the BBC's losing license payers in its droves, you know, hundreds of thousands of people have not repurchased the license because they don't want to watch their dribble. And that's fair enough. Same with Sky. People are stopping a subscription, and the general viewing trend of what people do today is changing, and it's going to YouTube. People will know what's going on, quite rightly so. But the government know this, and they can't control the narrative, and that's why we're seeing people questioning it and trying to get YouTube banned in certain ways. It's the same with X. Come on. They don't want X being used because Elon Musk made it a free speech platform, and people call the establishment, the government, whoever you want out without consequence. Of course, they don't like being called out, they don't like being found out, that they're all a bunch of elite, so-called elite hypocrites who just want to steal your money off you, tax you to death, make themselves richer. Treat you like idiots, like children. So I think it's just wrong, because it is going to push these genuine YouTube creators who have to do things by themselves and not backed by millions of pounds worth of money in terms of corporations or license fees or subscriptions. You know, the one-man bands very often, or a couple of people, and they have to do it all themselves. Go on, Pagan, good boy. And they have to grow, and they have to build the channel. And it takes time, it takes effort. And for the government try and take that away from people, to me, it's just criminal. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, you know, I'm not doing this channel for any particular reason. If I've got a new tent I'm trying out, or a bit of kit, yeah, I'll review it. I'll always be honest with you. You know, as things change my life, things happen, again, I'll tell you. It's just out of interest, if you want to follow along. You know, like I say, I'm not in it to get monetised. It'd be nice to have a little bit of income from somewhere else. But I am restricted these days in what I can do, where I can go. So, you know, it's never going to be any real exciting content. Just stuff you can probably just put on in the background. So yeah, that's where we are today with things. I do it because I enjoy doing it. It's a hobby. Keeps me going, keeps me active, gives me something for a couple hours a day just to focus on. Get out and just do a walk with Pagan here, do a bit of filming, come back and do a bit of editing, upload it. Just makes me feel a bit better about it all. So really, you know, I don't care if people say, well, you've only got 100 subscribers. So what? Come on. Come on. Good boy. Oh. So yeah, just a quick video today. Just trying some different settings. I'm recording in 2.7K today with the horizon balancing on. So I just want to try that to see if there's a massive difference, which you're going to have a look at in post edit. So I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you probably tomorrow, or maybe tonight. Might camp out again tonight, I'm not really sure. But anyway, catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.